Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday. Hard to believe, but we are in the last month of the season. Canadiens home games counting down here. I think we only have three, maybe four left. So today we're going to be taking on the Riptide in the white jerseys. Canadiens wearing the blue unis today. Still a couple of players away, so Zach Shepard, Cody Hoyt not here today. We do have affiliate Lincoln Smith wearing the 6-7 jersey. He'll be playing with us today. Starting goaltender, I believe, will be Emery Esti as we march forward to provincials. Provincials taking place Easter weekend, first weekend in April. We've got the schedule. We'll be kicking it off Thursday morning. So a little bit of business to take care of before we get there, though. So, as mentioned, Emery Esti in between the pipes, starting us out on D. It is going to be Paisley and Scott, and up top, we are going to see Dara, Gargano, and McLean. Got a few boys back from vacation. Gonna have to remember their names here. All right, we're getting ready for puck drop. And off the draw, Jared tries to get a stick. It's gonna be Paisley who picks it up. Paisley. He's going to push it deep in behind the Riptide net. That's going to be picked up by Dara. Dara picks it up, tries to play it over. It gets picked off by the Riptide. They play it out, doesn't get far. McLean gets that, but gets poked away. Riptide take that in. There's going to be a shot. That's a save, picked up by Scott. Scott doubles back the other way. Oh, tries to rim it around. Stolen away, though, by the Riptide. Paisley in on his man. And the net is off, I believe. Or maybe the pegs never got put in. So play will be called. And faceoff's going to be coming up in the Canadian zone. Canadiens will stick with these five. Nope. Just joking. Full change coming out is Markowski, McShane, Stella, Miller, and McDougall. Off the draw, it's going to come right back to the Riptide. That's going to get rimmed down low. McDougall tries to pick that off. It goes under the stick, though. Riptide pick it back up. Stella now pressuring up top, and that shot attempt is fanned on. Trying to get it out of the zone. They do. Stella picks it back up. Stella. He's going to make his way through the neutral zone, and he's got space. Stella now down low into the Riptide zone. Fires it out. Goes off a skate and up. The Riptide pick it back up. They're going to go for the cross pass. That's going to be picked off by Stella. He gets it to McShane. McShane has Markowski. McShane save. Markowski. Oh, bouncing puck. Just can't catch the rebound. Riptide down low in their zone. That's going to be picked up by Miller. Miller plays it back. Bouncing puck in the neutral zone. Stella pokes that ahead. Stella, that's going to be a trip. Save. And they're going to go to the box. Tripping is the call. Canadiens will head to the power play. Coming out for the power play is Gilbert, Kirkpatrick, and Smith. Paisley and Scott, I believe on... No, sorry, that's Chase Stella on D. So power play coming up here. Smith taking the draw. He wins it, gets it back to Paisley. Paisley goes back to Chase Stella. Chase Stella fires it down low. Kirkpatrick in to pick it up. Kirkpatrick goes under his stick. Goes back the other way. Riptide pick it up. Gilbert picks it up. Kirkpatrick and Gilbert. And it looks like it's going to be a penalty to Kirkpatrick. So there goes the power play. So we'll head down into the Canadian zone for 4-on-4 action. So it's going to be Gilbert, Gargano, Chase Stella, and Paisley. Off the draw, the Riptide pick it up. Try the backhand. It's going to be picked up by Gilbert. Gilbert plays it forward, kept in by the Riptide, comes back to Paisley. Paisley now fires it up, gives it to Gargano. Gargano has Gilbert with him. Gargano fires it down in. Stella, one-timer. It's wide of the net. Riptide pick it up down low. Kept in by Paisley. Gilbert plays it down to Gargano. Goes off a stick in behind the net. Gargano trying to get a stick on it. It's going to come back. Riptide pick it up, and they make their way into the neutral zone. That's intercepted by Paisley. Paisley now with Gilbert. Paisley on the backhand, and it's a glove save by the goalie. Face-off coming up in the Riptide zone with Dara, McLean, McDougall, and Scott, I think. Off the draw. It's going to get played down low. Riptide are going to pick it up. Okay, comes back. Scott, goes under Scott's stick. Riptide are going to pick it up down low. McDougall comes out to play it. Goes back up top. McLean. Nice shot. Goes off a leg there. It's going to be picked up by McDougall. McDougall down along the boards against the Riptide player. McDougall goes down, takes a bump, comes back, and SD is going to cover that. Face-off coming up in the Canadian zone. About 40 seconds left on this 4-on-4. Markowski, McShane. Off the draw, McShane plays it. McShane plays it down low, gets it to Scott. Scott looking to get it back to McShane. McShane through the neutral zone, has Markowski. McShane gonna fire, goes off a stick, off the post. And the rebound comes out. He doesn't have a stick, though. McShane again. And that's the goal. And with that goal, Beckett McShane marks number 50 of the year. I know I announced that he got 50 on Sunday. That was incorrect. These kids are just having a fantastic year. It's hard for me to keep up with all the points. So that's number 50 for Beckett. Big congrats there. Still 4-on-4. We're going to see Miller and Chase Stella come out. 1-0 for the Canadiens here. Off the draw, the Riptide have it. And Stella trying to get a stick on it. Riptide coming through. The backhand is high and wide of the net. Miller and McShane working it down low. McShane goes to Chase Stella. And now Riptide are on a power play for 2 seconds. And now Kirkpatrick has been released. That gets up to Markowski. We're back 5-on-5. Markowski driving towards the net. Markowski backhand just wide. Down low. That's going to be picked up by Stella. Stella's going to go back to Chase Stella. Chase Stella fires it up to Markowski. Markowski now battles forward. Riptide pick it up down low. Comes back the other way. Riptide coming through the neutral zone, and they're going to push it deep. Esti's going to come out. Pick that up. Picked up. That goes up to Stella. Stella plays it over to Markowski. Markowski now has that poked away. Riptide coming back the other way. Paisley picks that up. Stella goes back down low. Scott coming out. Smith comes out with Kirkpatrick. That's caught up along the boards. Goes down low. Going to be picked up. Play comes back the other way. Scott to Paisley to Stella. Bouncing puck again. Smith now down low. Smith's going to pick it up. He's going to wheel it around looking for Kirkpatrick. That's going to get all the way. It might be no icing. Kirkpatrick now coming down low. Riptide pick it up. Kirkpatrick in along the boards. He keeps that in. Wheels around. Comes back. Fires it to... And glove save as McLean tried to shoot that one. So coming on for the Canadiens is Miller, McLean, Dara, Gargano, and McDougall. Off the draw, it's going to come back to Miller. Miller is going to fire it on net. It goes off a couple of sticks, poked away by the Riptide, and they start their way into the neutral zone. That's going to be intercepted. Miller back to play that. Miller picks it up. Fires it off the boards, gets it to Dara. Dara quickly trying to get it to McLean. It gets into the neutral zone. Robinson now trying to play it back down deep. He does. Esty out to play it. Leaves it for McDougall. McDougall fires it back to Miller. Miller to Dara. Dara gets hung up along the boards. Back to Miller. Miller. He's going to have it taken away. And tried it into the slot. They do pick it back up. Shot, save, comes back. Gargano trying to get there. Bouncing puck kept in by the Riptide. They try through the slot again. Nice save by Esty there. And the rebound's going to go off. We're going to put it out. And now Dara trying to get there. Play gets back in. Esty plays it back. Gives it to Chase Stella, to Keegan. To McShane, up to Keegan. Keegan has Chase and Markowski with them. And that's intercepted by the Riptide. McShane tries to pick it up. Riptide trying to clear it into the neutral zone. That's picked up by Markowski. He goes back. That's picked up by Chase Stella. Stolen away by the Riptide. Back again. Markowski now. Markowski on the back check. Markowski. Good job by Sam Markowski. He fakes it over. Picked up by Keegan Stella. No, kicked up by Chase Stella. Having a hard time with those boys today. Paisley down low. That's going to get by him. Paisley picks it up. Doubles back the other way. Tries to fire it out into the neutral zone. Good job by McShane. McShane has Markowski with him. McShane comes back to Markowski. Markowski. Oh, side of the net. Picked up down low. Out front. Oh, nice try by McShane. Just wide of the net. Markowski picks it back up. He's under pressure. Plays it down to Keegan Stella. Stella, shot on net, pushed away to the outside. Chase Stella tries to pick it up. It's going to be picked up by Markowski. He plays it back. Down low, McShane into the corner. McShane tries to fire it out. That's intercepted by the Riptide. They play it around the boards. Going to come back to Paisley. Paisley keeps it in. Markowski, and that's poked away. Riptide do get it out on a second attempt, and that should be icing. And it is. So we'll head back down into the Riptide zone, and we're going to see Gilbert, Kirkpatrick, Smith, Scott, and McDougall out for the Canadiens. Off the draw, down into the corner. The Riptide played in behind the net. Kirkpatrick trying to get there, comes back. Oh, jumpins'. Going to be picked up by Smith. Smith now doubles back, plays it to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick picks it up, plays it forward to Gilbert. Gilbert now. Kirkpatrick going up with him. Gilbert shot, save. Kirkpatrick rebound just wide. Picked up down low by the Riptide. Smith. Gilbert gets a stick on that. Smith pressuring down low. Kirkpatrick now down in the corner. That's going to come back to McDougall. McDougall plays it back to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick flips it down to Smith. Smith tries to get a stick on it. Riptide coming back the other way. Gilbert and McDougall on the... That gets taken away. Gilbert picks it up. He redirects down low. Gilbert, he's going to go back to McDougall. McDougall fires it up. It's not going to get out. That goes by everybody. McDougall down low. Gilbert gets a stick on that. He fires it up. And Canadiens are going to go for a change. Nelson That gets played out front. Play back. Riptide pick it up again. Down low. Saved by Esty, and that's going to clear the zone. Dara on the forecheck. Dara pressuring down low. Gargano. Riptide come back the other way. Chase Stella. Chase Stella keeping his man to the outside. It's going to be picked up by McLean. He plays it over to Miller. Miller to Gargano. Gargano gets caught up. That could have easily been a penalty there. That gets played forward up to Gargano. Oh, just through his feet. It's going to be on net, and goalie is going to hang on to it. Gargano got tripped up there, and then a kick of the stick for good measure. Face-off coming up in the Riptide zone. 1-0 for the Canadiens. Just over 5 to play here in the first. Dara, McLean, Gargano, Miller, and Chase Stella. Off the draw, the Riptide grab it. Down low. They go for the cross-ice pass into the neutral zone, and now McLean on the back check. They're going to bail it into the zone. Esty's going to leave it, plays it back. Chase Stella working hard along the boards here. The Riptide try to into the slot. They try the rebit, and that goes off of Miller, and Esty's going to hang on to that one. Face-off coming up in the Canadian zone. Markowski, McShane, Stella, Scott, and Paisley. Off the draw, McShane plays it over. Keegan Stella goes up to McShane again. McShane has Markowski with him. Now Stella fires it over to Keegan Stella. Stella to McShane, or to Markowski, and then Stella. Beauty sequence there. And that's 2-0 for the Canadiens. Stella with the feed from Markowski and McShane. Great passing. Great teamwork. Off the draw, that's going to come back to Scott. Scott chips it forward to Markowski. Markowski, lead pass, bouncing puck, goes down into the corner. That's Keegan Stella trying to get a stick on it. He gets it to Markowski. Markowski to McShane. Markowski once again. Markowski. Riptide. Push it forward. Not going to make it for... Is it going to be icing? No. Paisley's going to pick it up. He plays it off the boards looking for Stella. That goes back down low. Paisley picks it up once again. Bouncing puck into the slot. Picked up by McShane to Stella. Stella. Down low, he's going to fire, saved by the goalie. That was an odd angle, but a nice shot. Kirkpatrick and Smith come in off the bench. That comes back to McDougall. McDougall has Miller, now Gilbert. McDougall, he's going to fire it up to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick tries to push it forward and along the boards. Gilbert assisting. Woo. Goes down the other way. Riptide get it into the neutral zone. It's going to be picked up by McDougall. He's going to go back to Miller. Miller, goes off a skate. He gets it right back, though. He tries to push it forward to Gilbert. Bouncing puck goes to the Riptide. Smith on the forecheck. Riptide play it down. Comes back the other way. Picked off by McDougall. McDougall, that goes right into Kirkpatrick. He's going to pick it up. Kirkpatrick now has Smith with him. Tries to play it back. Picked off by the Riptide. Smith gets a stick on that. Played down low. Esty plays it to Miller. Miller trying to get it to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick and Miller in along the board. Smith picks it up. He plays it around, looking for McDougall. That gets to Gilbert, but the Riptide pick it up. That's picked up by Smith. He pokes it around, gets it to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick plays it forward. That's going to be maybe icing. And no, they wave it off. Riptide get there. They're going for the lead pass. Paisley is there. Good job by Carter Paisley. Picked up by Chase Stella. He goes to Gargano. Gargano to Chase Stella. Chase Stella Has Dara. He shoots. Oh, off the post. Comes back. Picked up by Dara. Dara goes back to Paisley. Paisley's going to fire. Oh, my God. Another post. Kept in by Scott. Double doink. No goal. Comes back. Paisley once again. He fires. That's wide of the net. Gargano down low. He keeps it in. Pushes it down. Coming up to a minute and a half to play here. Down low. McLean picks it up. McLean. Riptide. Pass it into the neutral zone. Good stick by Chase Stella. Bouncing puck. Comes back. That's poked away. And it's going to be a penalty. Tripping is the call. So it looks like Chase Stella is going to the box. So coming out for the PK is Kirkpatrick, McShane, Scott, and McDougall. Off the draw, the Riptide get it. They go up top. Kirkpatrick trying to block. That's shots wide of the net. And that goes back down low to the Riptide. Scott keeping his man to the outside. Goes up top. They go back up top. Kirkpatrick trying to get a stick on it. They have it in down low. McDougall pushes his man out. Now Scott. They go back down low. Back up top to the side. Down low once again. They go back up top. Last minute to play here. Kirkpatrick trying to get a stick. Good job by McDougall. He plays it off the wall. Kirkpatrick trying to get it. Bouncing puck comes back. Down low, McDougall. He fires it off. Still kept in. Kirkpatrick now. Kirkpatrick and McDougall working him to the outside. 30 seconds left. That comes into the slot and played by Scott to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick fires it over to McShane. McShane. And that's an short-handed goal. So McShane from Kirkpatrick from Scott with the short-handed goal. Coming out for the Canadiens is Stella, Markowski, Paisley, and Miller. Still 54 seconds on the PK, 24 seconds in the period. So win off the draw. Paisley under pressure. He fires it back to Miller. Miller fires it down low. Battle at the blue line here. That's going to go down low. Stella tries to get a stick on that, pushes it down. Markowski along the boards. And that is the end of the first period. So hang tight. Second period of action coming up. We'll start with a 30-second PK. All right, so PK action still. We've got Miller, Kirkpatrick, Paisley, and Gilbert out. They push it deep into the Riptide zone. The Riptide now gathering it up down in their zone. Gilbert on the forecheck. And they're going to go for the cross-ice pass. Kirkpatrick now. They go back again in the neutral zone. Miller up to pressure. Now Kirkpatrick and Miller. Pass down low. It's going to go too far. Paisley's going to pick it up. He's going to rim it around. And that's going to go all the way down. And Stella out of the box. Hello. As Stella was released from the box, he had the breakaway with a nice pass up. So 4-0 for the Canadiens early here in the second period. Out for the Canadiens is Gilbert, Smith, Kirkpatrick, McDougall, and Scott. Off the draw, McDougall tries to push it up, and that gets bounced into the Riptide zone. Kirkpatrick trying to get a stick on it. Comes back the other way, and that is should make it for icing. Nope, they wave it off. Scott's going to pick it up. Oh, poked away from Scott down low. McDougall trying to get a stick on it. They play it back down low. Smith. They come out to the side. Go back up top. Kirkpatrick through. That's going to be blocked out front. Played forward. And now Gilbert trying to get there. Picked up by the Riptide D. Smith takes that away. Plays it to Scott. Scott. Ah! Esty's going to hang on to that one. Face-off coming up in the Canadian zone with Miller, Chase, Stella, Gargano, Dara, and McLean. Off the draw, the Riptide grab it. Their shot, that goes off a high stick. And comes back the other way. Chase Stella's going to pick that up. He rims it around. Gargano in along the boards. Now McLean pokes it through into the neutral zone. Picked up by the Riptide. Comes back the other way. Canadiens have to tag up. Riptide play it out. Oh, weird bounce off the boards there. It's going to come all the way around though. Riptide play up forward. Stella now. Miller picks that up. Miller going for the middle pass there, but it's going to go too far. So that will be an icing call. We'll head back down into the Canadian zone. So as a quick note, I will stop the stream after the second period and I'll restart at the beginning of the third. We've got Markowski, McShane, Stella, Scott, and I believe Paisley. Bouncing puck. Oh, I don't think he even saw it. That was kind of a weird one. Just went off a stick and up and over Esty. So that is a goal for the Riptide. So 4-1 here. Win off the draw. Gets to Paisley. Bouncing puck. Markowski. Markowski has Stella. He's going to fire it. Goes off the post. Picked up by Markowski again. Now Stella. Markowski and Stella. Stella trying to get it to McShane. The Riptide intercept it. Comes back. Picked up by McShane. He plays it down. Gets it to Stella. Stella to Markowski. Back to McShane. McShane. Oh, shoot. Paisley picks that up. It goes wide. Markowski backhands. And the rebound is good by Keegan Stella. So Canadiens get that one back. And coming out will be Smith, Kirkpatrick, Gilbert. And on D, Miller and McDougall. Off the draw. Smith gets that to McDougall. McDougall goes off. Smith pokes it forward, gets it to Gilbert. Bouncing puck comes back to Smith. Kirkpatrick picks it up, plays it back up to Gilbert. Gilbert has Smith and Kirkpatrick. He's going to fire it over. Smith picks it up, tries to pass it up to Kirkpatrick. Riptide get it coming back the other way. McDougall playing his man. Down low, Miller's going to pick that up, trying to play it up to Gilbert. Comes back the other way. McDougall picks it up. McDougall goes wide, looking to get it to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick trying to get a stick on it, bouncing puck. Comes back to the Riptide. McDougall down low. Riptide pick it up once again. McDougall pushing it forward. Smith. McDougall. Smith. Comes back. Gilbert. McDougall. Now Miller. Riptide have it down low. And that's going to be... that was a little soft. Miller's going to go to the box. I think slashing is the call. The Riptide player dropped their stick, so... Oh, hook. Hooking is the call to Miller. I just got to catch my clock up here quickly. So Riptide are going to go to the power play. Coming out for the PK is McLean, Gargano, Chase Stella, and I believe it's Paisley or Scott. I can't see. Off the draw, the Riptide have it. It's going to be taken away, though, and a save by Esty. We'll load it all up once again. And off the draw, the Riptide have it. They try to set something up here. That's intercepted by Gargano. Goes down low. Stella trying to get a stick on it. Riptide have it down low. Stella gets a stick on that. He tries to get it out. He's battling a couple of Riptide players down low. They get it back. They go up top. Gargano. And now Stella. They play it down low. Paisley comes out. He steals that away. He fires it around, trying to get it out. Gargano in along the boards. Riptide get it back. Paisley. They go into the slot. That's intercepted by Gargano. And that is going to get played out by McLean. Riptide go back the other way. They play it deep. Esty out. Leaves it for Stella. Stella. A minute to go here in the PK. The centering pass, no one home. Gargano out to play it. Comes back the other way. McLean trying to get there in a foot race. Riptide pick it back up. Trying to set something up here. Canadiens doing a good job on this PK. That's poked away again. And that's going to be a penalty. For God's sakes. So Carter's going to get the... Carter's going to get the body checking penalty. And that's going to be picked off by Gargano. So Paisley's going to go to the box. So we're going to have 30 seconds of 5-on-3 here. And just seeing who's coming out. We've got Scott, McDougall, and McShane. So 5-on-3 for 30 seconds. And McShane trying to tie it up off the draw. The Riptide do get it. McShane, they go up top. 20 seconds left. And shot saved by SD. And trying to get it out. Bouncing puck. Goes through McShane. Good play. Clears the zone. Miller will be released here in about 5 seconds. Riptide driving towards the net. Good play by Scott. Now back to 5-on-4. Miller comes out. Miller gets a stick on that. Fires it out. Trying to fire it out. Riptide grab it back. Minute 15 left to go in the PK now. They play it out wide. McDougall tries to get a shot. Big save by Esty. And he's going to cover it. All right, coming out for the PK. Stella, Miller, Dara, and Stella. That's going to come back to Chase Stella. He's going to rim it around the boards. And kept in by the Riptide. Stella takes that away again. And Miller tries to play it out. Riptide go back up top. They play it down low. Shot. Save by SD. Rebound. Save. And it's a no goal as it's a high stick. Which is the right call there. It was a high stick. So 45 seconds to go in the PK. Face-off will come outside of the Canadian zone. Off the draw, win to the Riptide. Dara pressuring up top. Dara tries to get a stick on it. They go cross ice. Chase Stella gets a stick on that. Down low, Miller gets it to Keegan Stella, and he's going to chip it out all the way down the ice. 20 seconds left on the penalty to Paisley. Keegan Stella trying to get a stick on it. Markowski has come out, and that's going to be cleared by Scott. That will do it for the PK as Paisley is released. Riptide coming up. Changed by the Canadiens. They're going to push it deep. McDougall picks that up. McDougall plays it back. Markowski. Gilbert is out. Gilbert pressuring. Smith picks it up. Scott, bouncing puck, goes back to the Riptide. McDougall shot, and that's a goal. As the Riptide go bottom corner pocket. 5-2 Canadiens. Kirkpatrick, Smith, Gilbert, McDougall, and Scott. Off the draw. It's going to be picked up. Kirkpatrick gets it into the zone. Kirkpatrick taken down. Coming back the other way. Tries to fire it over. McDougall gets a stick on that. That's picked up by Scott. Scott going for the lead pass to Kirkpatrick, but it's just out of his reach. So it's going to be icing. Face-off coming back down in the Canadian zone. Face-off in the Canadian zone with Stella, Dare, McLean, Gargano. Off the draw. Riptide have it. Play it down low. That comes to Miller. Miller plays it up, trying to get it to Dara. Going to be kept in by the Riptide. Goes off the wall. McLean trying to get a stick on it. Everybody trying to get a stick on it. Gargano. Bouncing puck comes back to Chase Stella. Chase now through the neutral zone. Still has it. Plays it back to Miller. Miller. So good try. Rebound. Oh, nice save by the goalie there. And that's going to go outside. Nice pass there into the slot. Good attempt. Face-off coming up inside the Riptide zone with Markowski, McShane, Stella, Paisley, and Scott. Off the draw. It's going to come back. Stella has it in his feet. Picks it back up. Plays it over to Markowski. Markowski. Stella. Oh, that was close. Stella down low. He's going to play it back to Paisley. He's going to shoot. And that goes wide. Picked up by McShane. McShane back to Stella. Stella back to Paisley. But it's a bouncing puck. It's going to get by. Scott's going to pick it up in our zone. Scott fires it up to Stella. Stella looking to get it to McShane. They're offside. White still offside. McShane has Markowski. Poked away. Picked up by Markowski. Markowski down low. Doubles back. Still has it. Markowski putting on a clinic here. Markowski. That was a bunch of gypsy doodles if I've ever seen one. Holy smokes. McDougall fires it into the slot, comes out. And McShane back to Stella. Stella tries to wrap around. Riptide pick it up. Gonna be kept. No, McDougall can't keep it in. Paisley picks it up. He fires it out. And Riptide pick it back up. Stella pressuring there. He takes it away. He's going to double back. Tries for the pass up to Markowski. And it's going to be icing as Markowski can't connect as he was hooked up there by the Riptide player. Face-off coming up in the Canadian zone with 4.5 to go here in the second. Smith, Kirkpatrick, Gilbert, Miller, and McDougall out for the side. Off the draw, Riptide get it. Kirkpatrick pressuring up top. That shot's wide of the net. Miller's going to pick that up. Miller fires it up, trying to get it off the boards. The Riptide take it back. Smith and Miller. McDougall. He gets that away. Looking to get it up. He doubles back. McDougall still has it. He comes back the other way. Fires it. Bouncing puck's going to make it into the neutral zone. And now Kirkpatrick trying to get there. Kirkpatrick fires it out, trying to get it to Smith. Smith fires it out to Gilbert. Kirkpatrick picks it back up. Kirkpatrick fires it into the slot, trying to get it through to Paisley. Paisley's going to keep it in. Yes, back to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick fires it through the traffic to Smith. Smith shoots, saves, picks it back up. Smith in behind the net. He's taken down. Riptide pick it up. That's going to come right back to Chase Stella. Chase Stella now coming through, has real estate. Chase Stella has Kirkpatrick. He's going to fire, and that's a glove save by the goalie. Face-off coming up in the Riptide zone. Another good chances there. More chances by the Canadiens. Gargano, McLean, Dara, Chase Stella, and Paisley. It's going to come around. The Riptide start the breakout into the neutral zone. And we've got, oh, that was offside. Down low. It's going to be Chase Stella. Take that away. Coming up on 3 minutes to play. And shot from the point goes off the glove of Paisley. Paisley's going to pick it up. He chips it forward. Gets it to McLean. We got 2-on-1 here. McLean with Gargano. Goes to Gargano. Intercepted. Good play by the Riptide there to break up that scoring opportunity. Coming back the other way. Scott pokes his man away. Picked up by McLean. McLean leaves it for Scott. Scott back to Gargano. Gargano to McLean. McLean fires. Goes off a stick. Riptide pick it back up. They play it off the wall and come back the other way. Off the bench. That's McShane. Breaks up that. He gets it right back, though. McDougall blocks that shot. Comes back. McShane picks it up. He turns. Coming back the other way. McShane has Gargano. McShane fire and glove save. Riptide goalie has been flashing that glove all game. Little over 2 to play here. Just another reminder, I'll be stopping this stream. I'll start a new one for the 3rd. McShane, Markowski, Stella. Stella gets a stick on that. Kept in by Miller, but the Riptide are going to pick it up. Make their way through the neutral zone. Shot and saved by Esty. Going to be picked up by Chase Stella. Plays it forward. Goes for the pass up into the neutral zone, but it goes off a Riptide skate. They got to clear out, though. They're offside. Going to be picked up by Chase Stella. He doubles back the other way. 1:30 to play here in the third period. That comes out to Markowski. Oh, just under the skate. And now McShane and Keegan Stella trying to get a stick on it. Comes back. Chase Stella. That gets picked up by Markowski, but we got to tag up. Woo, good job. That's going to come back. Kept in. Bouncing puck goes forward, though. Chase Stella trying to get a stick on it. And that shot's high and over the net. And it's going to be a penalty to Chase. I don't know about that. And that goes off the post. We got to get a stick on it here as it's a delayed penalty to the Canadiens. Extra man out for the Riptide. And that's going to stop it there. So it looks like Chase Stella is going to get the call. Tripping is the call. So with under 1 to play here in the second, we're back to the PK. We've got McLean, Paisley, Miller, and Gilbert. And that's not going to get out. Go back up top. Gilbert. Go down low. And Scott. Nice block shot there by Adam Scott. Down low again. 30 seconds left in the period. Then we'll go for a flood. Up top. They go back down low. Picked up once again. They go into the slot. Block shot. Picked up by Paisley. And 13 seconds. Gilbert on the forecheck here. Good job. He breaks that up. That's going to get cleared down the ice. And that is going to be the end of the period. So we will start the third period on the penalty kill. And we will see.